Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is what foreign men really want in the Philippines, but are afraid to ask. But before I get started, I always like to welcome my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. If you like this content that I'm putting out, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it. I left the rat race in December 2018, never to return. I made a solemn oath to myself that I would never jump back on that hamster wheel, no matter what it takes, no matter the cost, because it almost killed me. And I came here to the Philippines in search of a new life, and I found it. And I want to share with you my boots on the ground experiences, the only way I know how, by giving you the nitty gritty, just exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it today. What foreign men really want in the Philippines, but afraid to ask. And I get this subject because I get so many emails from guys, and they're telling me what they're looking for. And, can I find this? Can I find that? And in my mind, I'm saying, guys, y'all really have the wrong impression of women over here. But here's what we really want, but we're afraid to ask. Foreign men, when they come over here, what we really want is a sex slave who can cook and speak English. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is what most men want when they come over here. What they end up with is something much better. But because they have no idea who is waiting over here for them, they lower their standards to that basic need, a basic want. The first impression that many of us get of the Philippines is that all Filipinos are bar girls. We think all Filipinos are bar girls, and we get that from somebody, probably a family member that's been in the service, maybe a friend that's been in the service. Well, let me warn you, as an ex-Navy man, servicemen are not the best source of income. I mean, best source of information when it comes to women. All right, because and alcohol has a lot to do with that. We all know the magic powers of alcohol, but what most of us don't understand is the women that we meet over here. Most of them are college educated. They're loyal and they're sincere, and they will fight a fire for you. But, and this is a big but, you have to prove yourself first. Remember, you hear me talking about the girlfriend experience. Was there something that goes beyond that? Now, how long does it take, Calvin, for you to prove yourself to the Philippine, that you're sincere about the relationship? Well, I don't know. They know, but I know that when it happens, it's like somebody flips a switch, and she takes her responsibility to a whole other level. She blows your man away. You're thinking like, well, I didn't even ask for this. I didn't pay for this. You get it all, man. But we want to settle for that old tired definition of what Filipinos are. They're much more than that, guys. I give you the 360. Remember, I tell you, you coming over here with the royal flush. But guess what? You got to play the royal flush. If you want the royal treatment over here, then you're probably going to have to give her the royal treatment first. She's got a lot at stake too, believe it or not. Number one, her reputation, even from dealing with you. She wants to make sure, look, this guy is sincere, yeah, she's vetting you because you're buying the ticket, you're flying all the way over here. But see, that's not enough, because she's seen that happen before. How these playboys come over here, they run through these women over here, and they get back on the plane and go home never to return. A lot of them leaving behind kids and stuff. But that's not what this vlog is about. This vlog is about what foreign men really want in the Philippines, but afraid to ask. We want sex on demand. We want you to be able to cook, and we want you to speak English. But you're going to get much more than that, guys, okay? A lot of times when we hear about foreigner and Filipino relationships breaking up, we always put the blame on the Filipino. We never stop to think of these old jacked up demands that we put on these women over here. These young women, a lot of times, man. We scare them, we offend them, and they push back. They either leave or they end up dealing with somebody else. But we want to put the blame on her. No, you got to take a look in the mirror and be like, you know, let's put the shoe on the other foot. Would you want somebody to want you for that? They've got a lot of pride. They've got a lot of dignity. A lot of these women are well cultured in their society. But we treat them all like bar girls. We disrespect them, man. You know, it's this mental impression of Filipinos that we have. It's the wrong impression. Are there women like that over here? Absolutely. The John to tell you that. There's a playground over here. But for most of us people watching my channel, we stay far away from that playground. This is the only time I can give these dating sites some credit. They've really kind of opened up the door or the window a little bit and let you look in to what Filipinos are really like. They're not walking the streets looking for foreigners. They didn't build a squatters area close to the airport waiting for international flights to come in. That's not true. Most of these women you meet over here, they're hardworking, they're educated, they're family-oriented women. But because the first impression that we get of them usually comes from a serviceman who, by the way, his memories have been jaded by alcohol. The stories get wilder as the years roll on. Trust me, I've got some stories. We come over here with this old crazy notion that, you know, you can get a sex slave over here that can cook and speak English. Because I've seen it, man, and it's cringy. I've seen it in America. I've seen it over here. We treat these women pretty bad, man. They don't deserve it. And you say, well, Calvin, you're taking up for the Filipinos. No, I'm just letting you know the 360, guys. You know, there's another side to this relationship. And it's the Filipina. She will fight a fire for you once she understands that, hey, this guy's legit. He really likes me. This relationship is going somewhere. You don't even have to flip the switch. She flips it. And the next thing you know, you're going to be wanting to turn off the damn sex machine. You're not going to be able to handle it. You're going to get so much more than what you even bargained for. You're going to get a legitimate partner. Probably has a lot more education than you. If you take her to your home country, probably can get a job earning more than you. But the mistake we make is we disrespect them because of that initial image, guys. So, you know, this is what men really want, though. But we're afraid to ask for it. We're afraid to say it. So I'm going to say it for you. You want sex on demand. You want a woman that can cook. And you want a woman who can speak English. But you're going to get so much more than that. You're lucky, man. You're a lot more fortunate than me. When I came over in 2009, there wasn't all these YouTube channels and all this information on Filipinos and dating sites and all of that. I knew nothing about a dating site when I came to the Philippines. Only the day before, maybe a day or two before I actually got here. It's when I first knew about dating sites, period. Whether it was in the Philippines, in America, or whatever, guys, I promise you. I was very naive about stuff like that. But now, you got guys like me who are pulling the curtain back and say, hey, look, guys, this is what's really over here. Filipinos aren't camped out at the airport. Okay, they're not going to sit there and when you get off the plane, they're not going to bum rush you and give you that rock star treatment. You get that rock star treatment only because you're new here. You're fresh. A lot of them never seen you before. The girlfriend treatment, yeah, it's good, but there's something far beyond that. Once you prove yourself and that you're sincere, you give her the royal treatment first. Man, you got something, man, that you've never experienced before. You're going to have to cut that switch off because you're not going to be able to handle it. So be careful what you wish for over here, guys. Be careful. You say you want a sex machine. She's here. And when you cut it on, buddy, you better be able to handle it. So thank you so much for stopping by today. Just wanted to run that by you. I just wanted to kind of talk about things like that because most people on my channel They're 45 and up. Even though I'm getting a younger audience that's starting to tune in, and a couple of them are going to be on my panel Tuesday. They want to let people know that, hey, you don't have to be retired to come over here. They want to give their side of the story, but most of my viewers are 45 and up. We can talk about this kind of stuff. We can be honest. We can be open. And there's people out there watching who can validate what I'm saying. These are some absolutely fantastic human beings once you get to know them. And if you're going to show them the respect that they deserve, they're going to give it back to you 100 times, man. Some guy wrote me today, man. He said, I've been married for 11 years, man. He said, it's the best decision I ever made. I had to bear witness to that. I said, man, I'm glad I found the Philippines too. It was the best decision I ever made. But a lot of us can be knuckleheads. I was a knucklehead when I got over here. That's why I made this video. It's because I had that same mindset. I had 2 families over here before. Who do you think I am? I mean, who did I think I was? And I ended up losing both of them. 2 good women. Now they're both in the United States. Some other men are enjoying all of that goodness that I threw away because I had no respect. I had no idea what was waiting for me when I got over here. So if you're in America, it's getting late. I know you're probably watching those football games and everything like that. Before you let your head hit the pillow tonight, I hope that you intentionally go out and help somebody. But if you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs while you're watching the games, weed runs while you're watching the games, you're on second shift or you're on your lunch break, and you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. I don't even think it's 8 o'clock yet. Matter of fact, it's not. We have the whole rest of the day to intentionally go out and find somebody to help. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. Got some good news about the electric, man. The fire department will be inspecting our house on Thursday. And then that because the papers are, the occupancy papers are being signed. And once they do that inspection, everything starts moving, guys. And then we'll do a move-in video. We'll do the house warming video. We'll start on the fence. You'll start getting more updates about that house. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.